when you're having the upgradability feature, it means that you should trust. You should have some extent of trust to the developers and to the team. So the whole target of decentralization was like we didn't want trusted systems.
Yeah.
We want interactions with trustless parties around the world. But here, because we are adding the upgradability, feature, we should know that what exactly would be upgraded, who could upgrade it, when can be upgraded. So these things should be clarified, and uh, because it's very important, because it may end up in a very centralized,
So true.
dictatorship in Web3. If you, for example, lock the some tokens, or I don't know, lock the minting process, or whatever,
Hmm.
anything could be changed in the logic contract because it's upgradable. And also, it is highly challenging and a complex task. It's not a straightforward kind of development task that, let's say, even mid-level developers could do it in this space, because it needs a very, it's a very complicated task, because you are dealing with memories, you are dealing with different function selectors, and then if there's any problem there, then the whole system would be ruined. It would be a catastrophic moment for everyone.
Yeah.
And one more thing is that in traditional, let's say, normal smart contracts, if you're having a problem, let's say, in one function, that's only one functionality that could be faulty. Okay, it may have side effects on other functions, it may not. So you may have a situation that one function is faulty, but still the rest of the functions are working perfectly
Yeah.
fine and they can survive. But in an upgradable contract, if some part for any
Hmm.
reasons faulty and could not properly function, then people can get into it, and there are lots of security holes there. And then changing the logic, and then, oh man, I cannot even imagine it what would happen, because attacker comes in and then change the logics and then own the tokens, and everything could
But
be
can they
ruined.
change it though? But can they change it, because they should not have access to change the contract, right? Unless they change the values. But
They cannot change the values because state variables are there
yeah.
on the contract, but definitely they would change the logic from now on. So from now on, if, let's say, 1 million token are minted, from now on, only me as an attacker, I'm minting the tokens, and I'm the owner of the whole of these things, because I do have the control over minting process and over rewarding process, everything actually.
Yeah. So
So
are you saying, okay, so are you saying that if you are a hacker that who deployed this contract, that you can um, change the contract, because it might look right, but then down the line you could change it? Are you saying that, or are you saying that, say for example, we deploy a the one of the upgradable contracts, and then some attacker could come and upgrade it? You're not saying that, are you?
uh so yeah, both of them actually. So if
Okay.
you're working with proper developers, it may end up in a centralization problem, because they are the developers themselves, and the team themselves are the attackers, real attackers. So this is the trust part that I discussed first. And the second one is that if the upgradable smart contract is not developed with cautious and very well optimized one,
Hmm.
then there are lots of security holes that attackers can use and get into the smart contract. And
Yeah.
when they get into it, they can change the logic of the smart contract, and then everything would be on their control.